Hello my dear weebs and welcome to a new video. Today we compiled for you the top 10 new anime to watch in 2023. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe as well as turn on the notification bell and leave a like if you enjoy the video. Now without further ado, let's start. Number 10. Tomachan is a girl. Tomo Aizawa and Unikura Kubota are the tightest brothers you'd ever see. But there's just one small problem: Tomo is in love with Yun. Since she was young, tomboyish Tomo has been just another one of the guys. Due to his extreme muscle brain nature, Jun doesn't notice any of her advances, not even when she explicitly confesses. To add insult to injury, for the longest time, he didn't even realize that she was a girl. Tomachan is a girl, follows the comedic hijinks of Tomo and her friends as she tries to catch Yun's eye and escape the infamous bro zone. Number 9. Minjin Fashion. The story begins with Nick, an experienced adventurer whose party is led by his mentor and father figure Argus. Following the completion of their latest job, Nick discovers a chunk of the money has gone missing and realizes one of the party members is the culprit. To his surprise, Argus forgives the member and instead expels Nick after being accused of also embezzling funds. One night, after several weeks in a downward spiral, Nick ends up in a local tavern where fate leads him to meeting 3 fellow adventurers. After a night of drinking, the 4 bond over their own betrayals and their destroyed ability to trust anyone. This is when Nick hatches on the idea for the 4 to form a party. Thus the story begins with a party of adventurers united in their belief that humans are bastards and desire to make some honest coin. Number 8. Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. High school student Huna Shiraishi has a simple goal: to live a fulfilling youth. However, achieving this goal appears to be harder than expected, as everyone in his surroundings often fails to notice him due to his lack of presence. In fact, Shiraishi's lack of presence is so severe that people think his seat in class is always empty, and mistakenly assume that he often skips school. So far, the only person who notices his existence is Nagisa Kubo, the girl seated next to him. Unfortunately for him though, Kubo likes to tease him on a daily basis and often puts him into unprecedented and nerve-wracking situations. However, as Kubo's playful antics continue to involve the reluctant Shiraishi, he may soon discover that his youth might not be as boring as he initially thought. Number 7. The Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World. This anime tells the tale of a young sorcerer named Ray White. Ray enrolls in Arnold Academy, a school where many of the most powerful noble families send their children to learn and master magic. There's just one problem: Ray is the first student ever enrolled who is not of noble birth. Thankfully, he makes fast friends with the Scion Amelia Rose, the muscle-bound Evie Armstrong, and the shy elf Elisa. Together they attend magic lessons and face deadly challenges in the forest beyond, but a sinister force lurks in the shadows of the school. They will have to work together to overcome these challenges and more. Number 6. Farming Life in Another World. Having died of sickness at the age of 39, Machio Hiraku was given the opportunity to go to another world. When asked what his wish is by God intending to give him strength, he requests to have a healthy body. Offered a second wish, he chooses to live peacefully, a third wish to be able to know the local language, and for a final wish, to be able to be a farmer. All he can rely on is the knowledge he gained in his previous life and the power of the universal farming tools given to him by God. Even so, through trial and error, he is able to carve out his own land. Vampires, elves, angels, and even dragons gather around him, and his place of residence eventually develops into a village. Number 5. The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World. Hariyoshi is the strongest exorcist in his world. He's betrayed by his friends and on the verge of death. He wishes to be happy in his next life. He then attempts a secret reincarnation spell. The spell is a success and he is reincarnated, but somehow it's in another world. He is reborn into a distinguished family of wizards, but is judged to have no magical ability. He soon realizes, however, that the magic in this world is nothing compared to his old Anmu arts, and he declares that he doesn't need magic. He thus begins his easy life in another world with his Anmu arts and a multitude of yokai creatures who follow him. Number 4. Reborn to master the blade. In the kingdom of Silvare lived the hero King Inglis. With the personal blessing of the goddess Alistia, Inglis became a divine knight, slaying the enemies of humanity and the dark gods to establish the kingdom. As a last favor granted to him on his deathbed, the goddess Alistia reincarnated Inglis, as his single greatest regret was not being able to reach the peak of mastering the blade. Now reborn as a woman, Inglis Yukis strives to live a life in the far future where she can truly master the blade. Number 3. The angel next door spoils me rotten. Mahiru is a beautiful girl whose classmates all call her an angel. Not only is she a star athlete with perfect grades, she's also drop-dead gorgeous. An average guy and self-admitted slob has never thought much of the divine beauty despite attending the same school. Everything changes, however, when he happens to see Mahiru sitting alone in a park during a rainstorm. Thus begins the strange relationship between this incredibly unlikely pair. Number 2. Spy Classroom. Lily, a beautiful girl with white locks, is a student in one of the many institutions that train youths into becoming capable spies. Unfortunately, despite scoring well in the written exams, she only manages to barely pass her practicals. With no real-world skills to speak of, her hopes of graduating are dismal until she is offered an opportunity to join the mysterious team Tamashibi and partake in an impassable mission. Excited by the prospect of working with the elite, Lily enthusiastically accepts. However, she is struck dumb when she arrives at Kajiro Palace and the true purpose of Tamashibi and its hopeless situation comes into light. Joined by other problematic female spies along with a mysterious young man spearheading the operation, Lily realizes that this is not the ideal escapade she had pictured. Number 1. Mirotometer version 1.1A. In the distant future, 5012. The sudden aerial invasion of Earth by aliens and their creation's machine life forms led mankind to the brink of extinction. The surviving number of humans took refuge on the moon to organize a counterattack using android soldiers to recapture Earth. However, the war reaches a stalemate as the machine life forms continue to multiply infinitely. In turn, humanity deploys a new unit of android soldiers as an ultimate weapon, called Yorha. Newly dispatched to Earth, 2B joins 9S, the analyst currently stationed there, where amid their mission, they encounter a myriad of mysterious phenomena. Well everyone, that's it for today's. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button for more upcoming video. See you guys in the next one.